What's up, gang? Vega here, and today I'm doing a review on the Tandy Pro by Cobra. So this is a Bell Skiver machine. I previously did a review on the CS Osborne tabletop pool skiving machine. That was thumbs down. If you are into Vega 10 leather work, chrome leather, and soft pliable leathers, you make shoes, handbags, wallets, this is your machine. All right, so subscribe, hit the like, hit that bell twice, and let's get this.
Frank Vega Studio. Graphics, footwear accessories designer.
Sup, gang? Frank Vega here, and this is the studio, or well, part of the studio. So continuing on that review, so right here we have views of the machine, how the leather comes in, how the leather goes out. We have views of the top and bottom rollers. This is a double feeding system, okay? And with this machine, you could do Vega 10, you could do chrome tan, you could do any kind of leather through it. It was designed for heavy work. This is a workhorse of a machine. As I said at the beginning, I did a review on the CS Osborne 86 tabletop splitter. It doesn't work for me. The fact that I have to use my hands and pull it, I tried it out, but no, you know, it actually reminded me of my father back in Puerto Rico when he used to do horse equipment. So I like to keep my hands with as less stress as possible. So I have here a few pieces of leather. I have here this Vega 10. Actually, let me show it over here on this side. I have here this Vega 10 leather. It's what is this? Let me just get my gauge. So that's 3.5 millimeters according to this gauge. We have this soft leather right here. It's 1.2 according to the gauge. This guy is 1.2 as well. Actually, this is more like a 1. And this guy right here. Okay. So let me see this other guy. This is a what? A 1.6. 1.6. This guy I previously skived. I'm doing some tests here, and so what happened to me, I'm currently a student at the fashion at FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology here in New York City, and I'm currently on my 3rd year of my bachelor's degree on accessories and footwear design and construction. So at school, I had the problem that the Bell Skiver, the machines that they have there, Consul, whatever brand was, didn't handle Vega 10 leather. So I like to use soft leather in combination with the Vega 10 leather for the aesthetics of it. So you see this bag right here. This is this bag right here, you know, I use this machine to do my handles, Skype everything around this bag. So yeah. So okay, now turn the machine on. Making sure there's nothing under my paddle. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this guy right here. This is soft leather, and according to the gauge, it's 1.3 millimeters. So now this machine doesn't come with a measurement guide right here. It's like by the eye, but once you use it and get work, and once you start using it and get familiar with it, you're gonna know how to adjust it. So that's a pretty thing to learn right there. Then one thing is that I encountered was that before I used it to do soft leathers, I was just using it for straight up veg tan, and then I would switch to the soft leather and the machine would eat up the leather. The knife will drag the leather underneath. So by me calling the manufacturers of this machine, the technician was very kind and helpful in walking me through how to fix that, and it's sharpening. All right, so basically if you do a lot of runs with veg tan, the knife could be a little bit dull to cut the soft leather, but it will cut veg tan fine with no problems. But if you switch to the soft leather, you will have problems. Okay, and let me see, I should have something around here. So here you can see how that hard edge, you see the hard edge, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be nice and smooth, like a nice transition like this. You see that? There's a nice bevel right here, and this is about 3/4 of an inch, two passes to achieve this right here. Okay, so let's see what happens. So I did a recording previously, and I did some veg tan previously, and here is the piece that I skived. So this piece was the same piece, it was the same strap that I cut. All right, so I reduced all that to this right here. Okay, so let's see. So okay, pass number one, I was kind of like expecting for the machine to give me some drag on the leather after the passes that I did before on the veg tan, but it didn't. So look at this. You see right here, like we reduced this already. You know, this is already, let's see. So it's 1.3, and I shaved down to 0.9, 0.8. From a 0.3. All right, so that's that. Let's try this guy. This guy right here is interesting because it has a embossed reptile like snake pattern. All right, it has like the diamond pattern, and you can see the embossing on the back over here. So we have these lines forming that pattern, and then on this side, on the flesh side, we have the plate markings, and this could be tricky. So all right, right here I have 1 millimeter. So let's see, it should be like go down, I don't know, to a 0.8 or 9, something like that. So here you see the little sliver or line. The markings of the embossing are not as pronounced as before, so we took something away from here. So okay, that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna do a second pass. I'm gonna push this guy backwards. Gonna push the ruler back, the guide. Okay, so now we're gonna go deeper. So this is right here about, like what, a quarter of an inch. So right here, I took off on my first pass a quarter of an inch, a little bit more. Oh, and look what happened here. I know what happened here. And yep, I'm gonna prove that to you right now. So what happened there was that the guide, the leather was too much into the guide and it went down. So all right, let's do it with this guy. I've done this before, so it's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, so here I did my second pass. So now we have 3/8 of an inch. And I can go a little bit more further back, but I want to actually do a pass on this red guy right here. Let me just, cause it got fed under the machine on that second pass. So okay, great. So now we're gonna go back. That's good. Push the guy back. So now let's see what's happening here. Let's remove. All right. So you see now I did that second pass the right way, and the machine didn't ate up my here. Sorry, I did the second pass, and the machine didn't ate or chew on my edge as it did here on this side. So now look at that. So you see that little ridge right there. This is how much I was able to take out. So I can do like nice folds, very nice folds with this. So now we are going into the veg sands, and this is the reason why I bought this machine. So okay, so this is 3 millimeters. I'm gonna raise this press right here. We're gonna do this in a few passes. pass number 1. So we see that first layer. So the machine really does a great job. So here we go again. Let me bring this guide forward so I can do the edge, because I'm doing a big piece. I was taking about almost 3/4 of an inch. 5/8 of an inch. Now I'm gonna do like about a quarter. Okay. So now I'm bringing the machine, like the bottom roller is almost touching. This is the press. So we're gonna do this. I mean, and this is effortless, and we can get thinner, you know, and thinner. All right, let's do this one more time. Now I'm gonna push this guide in. I gotta lift this guide, the press up somewhat because it's too thick for the first pass. So you see what happens right here. We have this effect, this nice transition from the thickness to the thin part. So you can really fold this. So I'm gonna lower it again. So here you can see the pressure that has been it's an amazing machine. I want to get back to the front, to the edge, and make it thinner than this. So this line right here is the pass that I just did. Now we're gonna do this other side right here. Too much. There we go. So when you hear that the machine is getting stuck, it's because you have to bring up. Let's push this guy back. So right now I'm just reducing the thickness. Of the strap overall. So I'm really working this edge to the point that I can fold that. So guys, this is my review for the Tandy Pro by Cobra, or also known as the Cobra Class NP-10. N as in Nancy, P as in Peter, 10 as in 1 and 0. All right, so 2 thumbs up. Like, this is the machine that I'm going to be using for all my leather work. All right, for all of you leather crafters out there, designers, whatever thing you need to be skive and all that stuff, this is the machine. All right, thank you very much, and do not forget, if you like this video and review, to subscribe, hit that bell twice, and share. All right, thank you very much. Peace.
Frank Vega Studio. Graphics, footwear accessories designer.